Okay, welcome to our second ever episode of Uprising with only 6 segments. So what's going on here? It's just a build up to Genesis 2002, which hasn't really, it's not going to have much of a build up, and we've just lost Nitro, which is a huge blow. So we've just got Uprising with 6 segments on a Wednesday, and Showdown, which is actually our biggest show of the week now, on a Saturday with for normal 11 segments. So what's going on here? Well, we've got Chris Kanyon beating Big Vito and Shawn Stasiak beating Sting for their feuds to continue. Jeff Jarrett's going to beat Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner called out Jeff Jarrett last show on Showdown, which was meant to be for Nitro, but it's been dropped, so it's happening now at Uprising. And I've used the other 3 segments for call-outs to get a bit of hype for the Genesis event. So AJ Styles is going to come out and say he thinks he deserves a shot at the Cruiserweight title because he's never had one, and he's calling out Lash LeRoux. Kevin Nash and Sid Vicious are going to call out Mark Jindrak and Shawn O'Haire and going to give them a chance for redemption of the tag titles at Genesis. And also Lance Storm is going to come out and say, right, Shane Douglas, you can have your other chance now after beating me up on Showdown with my own title. So, you know, he's going to get another chance there. So, you know, we're getting a bit of a build-up. It's not going quite to plan, but we shall see. Are you sure you wish to start the show? Yes. And a good opener with Vito and Kanyon always put on a good match. Lash LeRoux being called out by AJ Styles. That gets 82%. So here you've got Lash LeRoux bragging about being the Cruiserweight champion, one of the most over guys in the company. Then AJ Styles takes offence at that, and he wants a shot. Shawn Stasiak Sting, good match between them. Very good match between them, actually. That went down well. Jindrak O'Haire, Nash and Sid come down, give him another shot. That went down just okay. But they did have a good match, actually, last time on Uprising. And Shane Douglas then comes down to the ring, and Lance Storm challenges him, and that gets a good rating. And our main event gets a good score as well. And no interference by Hulk Hogan. That feud's ready to be ended between Hogan and Jarrett, and it will be ended on pay-per-view night. Overall rating 76%. Really happy with that. It's just a shame we only get 6 segments, and we only had 3 matches this time. So there you go. It is what it is. Oh, big news. Just because Goldberg didn't appear in the last event. And you know what? He fought Lance Storm for the US title 2 shows ago. He can't appear in every show, so he's refused to wrestle for me now. And we got a 2.22, so that's actually much higher than last week. So more positive, but not as many, not many tickets there, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we've got these guys who want to fight each other. We'll keep that on record. Okay, so Goldberg has actually refused to fight for us. I've only got one option now. It's disappointing, but in 2002 WCW, Goldberg is going to be released. Terminate contract. And look at that, £300,000 a month. If we're losing money, that'll take a big burden off the wage bill. So there we go. Goldberg has officially left. And I've had enough of it. And it should have been done before now, really. But he was a big asset to the company. Lance Storm's probably going to say it soon. But, you know what, I don't care. Well, no, I do care, actually. He's a US champ. And I really had high hopes for him. But he's just not. I don't know what's up with him. Okay. Medical staff. See, all these players, all these wrestlers out with injuries. Mike Sanders is still out for 5 months. Shane Helms is coming back next month. Obviously, he took that bump off the ladder in a match against Kanyon for the US title of Great American Bash, was it? Or Bash at the Beach? Can't remember which one. But yeah, so that'll be good to have Shane Helms back. And he can be teaming up with Shannon Moore as well. So yeah, that pretty much concludes this episode. And we're only one day away from pay-per-view night, which is absolutely crazy. They got 4.82 for SmackDown. Goldberg's gone, of course. So there we go. This next episode, and it seems very soon after Starrcade, but it is what it is. We're going to have a Royal Rumble tomorrow night, and this is going to be the build-up. And yeah, stay tuned.